Things to look forward to, Has.
Yeah, first game of the day. Picks semi-final of close from it there. And we'll have the opportunity to continue that lower bracket run. Everyone's locking in, I feel. Jigsaw holds, starts to creep forward. He should be handed almost one or two, but no. Proxapan locks him down. Beautiful shot. Jigsaw is done. Nate low. Weddable's also taking a fair bit of damage early on here. Team Anios are making their way forward nicely here, and Shaz will find Brendog, and almost a second. Wedables will shut it down.
But he is tucked in that catering area, which I'm not sure Team Anios are aware, which is very dangerous, particularly as the Warden. But Chef Jeff just shut him down, and the plan is going down, Has.
I feel like they should be able to deny this, and their Proxapan's the one dropped, and Wizard as well! Cairo gets two off it, no way! Diffuser has been planned in the meantime, though, which means it's Wedables now in a 1v2. Has to try and bring this one back. Gets a look for half a second. Can't confirm the kill. It might come to him, though, on the second one. As time's already ticked past that 10 seconds there. It's down to 25. Needs to try and isolate.
X-Chiefs playing really far back, prepared for this vert play, and not giving any free picks to Team Anios here.
Yeah, and with Jigsaw, another one there as well. And this is the thing, they don't really need to, push forward on any of these ones. They are going to start lurking a bit further upstairs, but they can play back towards the site. You've already got the 5v2. You've got domination basically across the map, and it might just be a clean sweep. Brendo gets Proxapan. It's all left on Shaz. He will at least get one. You'd imagine that's all there. The pistol comes out.
Control. But he hasn't shot the default. Okay, he did shoot it now, but they are completely aware there is someone on the spiral stairs here.
So I'll find that opener, and Shaz was blinded up, but he still finds that one of Wedables who tried. Cairo, he manages to get a sort of placement shot, doesn't particularly hit though. The 48 seconds, have to pick up the pace a bit, and it will be Wizard to find Nate, and now Jigsaw and Cairo, who's on the 4 kills right now. He needs to go above and beyond, and possibly needs another 4 to try and keep this round together for them, as X-Chiefs are looking and crumbling. But Cairo, a nice tap. Jigsaw responds as well, and just like that, 2v2 becomes a 2v1. Proxapan all that stands between X-Chiefs and pulling off the 2v4. 25 seconds. Diffuser's down on the ground as well. Surely there's no way Proxapan can get this one back. The one, a saving grace.
To go to site directly. It could have been disastrous with X-Chiefs pick as well. And with this site, you have to get that vertical control or complete horizontal tech, which that's an excellent pick to start off with.
That it is. Chef Jeff has managed to respond and erase advantage. 4v3 again. And all of a sudden, there's a bit more pressure that puts towards Brendo and Nate. Yet to register a kill each, but Brendo, well, I was going to say he was on to just the one. Makes himself 2 now. Brings it back into that 3v3 position. Is known. He's trying to get some movement away from that one there. But Jigsaw, he actually got jumped.
Basement side here. We still have Nate on the pulse, so we'll be able to give that information, know exactly where they're pushing. Which, as we see there, Proxapan and Brendo do the trade on that spiral stair. So now it's Wizard versus Nate and Jigsaw. And they have exact knowledge of where he is and what he is going to do, Has.
Yeah, that was a almighty reveal there. As Nate gets all the information he could ask for. Jigsaw is low, so again, this one isn't done by any means, but with only the 34 seconds, Wizard, you'd imagine, just has to go and hold this plan, or maybe you can just draw one out. There was a foot there maybe for half a second, but Nate's holding this angle well, comes on out, but dropped 1v1. Good shot from Wizard, and now 20 seconds, and there is more pressure on Jigsaw. He does have this vertical, jumps on down. Now timing is absolutely his position, and 50 seconds. Team Anios, they haven't really gotten the information, so if they hit this, it's going to be completely just hoping that they can find the angles. Proxapan at least does manage to find Nate, so it's 1 there. Can they find the next 4? 40 seconds now. Wizard now trying to get himself downstairs incredibly quickly again, though. It just feels rushed. It just feels like X-Chiefs are able to just hold these angles up and above from all they can. Still 3v3. Brendo gets Wizard. Smoke is down. And they want to have to try and pick up that diffuser again as well. Stuck on that side. Cairo's just hiding. He's just actually hiding in that smoke close. If they don't check that. Well, 13 seconds. I don't even know if they're going to have time at this point.
Diffuser's dropped outside the garage as well, and they haven't even managed to get in. And Kyra does take down a Razor as well, and they're forced to drop the hatch, and they can
towards somewhat one of these players just to get a big round in here. Team Anios, no one's particularly gone above and beyond so far. You've got your 2, 3, 4. No one really getting the big kills where you need it there. Razor does get Kyra. Brendo is there for the backup, though, to immediately put that back into the 4v4. Information for that one to be handed across. The drone confirming he hasn't quite left that one yet, and Shaz does get Wettables. Razor, in the meantime, has been down. Maybe could be picked up, but he's in a pretty awkward spot there. While X-Chiefs can't immediately knock him down, it's essentially just left at a 3v3 at this point.
Which, Eraser was down actually in sight as well, so he managed to sneak through the X-Chiefs, at least entry plan, but once again, the vert control able to make sure that they can't just walk in. And here's where X-Chiefs, they're just playing off each other, making sure they're not giving any free kills or any free space in that top floor here.
Wizard and Shaz now in this 2v3 looking to try and creep their way forward, but now it's just Wizard. Nate is coming alive with that shotgun, putting all the damage in for this. Boys, still chatting in chat. Keeping things lively.
In the server, but it is consulate. A 4-2 split is usually what you want to see. A 1-5 is starting to get quite dicey. Waste a lot of util, which... Please note, half the round has gone, and they have not entered the building in top floor until just now. And Eraser taking down Jigsaw. There goes your Nomad. I'm pretty sure all the air jabs are already...
To play. 60 seconds, and again, we sort of saw this from Team Anios. They were playing slow siege when this attack, and it didn't probably work in their favor as Cairo walks right into the welcoming arms of Chef Jeff. And pull off something you'd feel pretty miraculous at this point, considering they haven't really got the information they're after. They are down and out when it comes to that player advantage, so they need to try and get that plant going through. They will get the drop there, at least on Proxapan, who tries to get a bit aggressive, and that could have been the changer there. Brendo incredibly low now. Shaz is down to half HP, and I'm still looking towards a Razor who has that C4 ready to go. 15 seconds. The fuser needs to be planted. Nate's got it on his back. They need to try and hold him down together there, and I just don't think they're going to be given that opportunity. Falls out of his hands. It's done. Brendo can only find the one as Chef Jeff will make it 2 in the round for him. And that is the first.
So at the end, the execute is looking towards a garage plant, particularly with the smokes on board.
I just don't like the fact that Team Anios still have a fair bit of utility waiting for this one. And Proxapan, we saw him do work yesterday, and he's gone early there. Jigsaw almost stuffs that one up, and he will be punished as Chef Jeff eventually chases him down. 4v3 once again. X-Cheese find themselves in a bit of a hole. Chef Jeff makes it a double in the round. 2v4 now. The IGL is well and truly awake. As Nate and Cairo left with it all to do. Cairo will lock in for that one there, but 20 seconds. Diffuser on the back of Nate needs to go in, and surely they just don't have the angles to clear this out. Crossfire's looking good here for Team Anios as Nate tries to get in desperately, getting that diffuser down, and Cairo above. But if his teammate can't put it together, it's all done and dusted to him. On the attacking side a few rounds ago, he stays alive, and now it's a Razor just running on past. The drive-by almost happens. He is being hit with every single piece of utility, and he's punished for his movements as Cairo finds Shaz. Proxapan will get one back, but it is absolute chaos as the break comes in, and X-Chiefs will absolutely revel.
5 members of Team Anios, which is what happened, or 4 members and leaving one person downstairs by themselves, which I think Team
will start to fall away a little bit. Rebels shielding as well, they're able to get an angle or an answer here as they come forward with it. Cairo's the one who finds Wizard, but Shaz and Chef Jeff manage to pull them back. Nate will get his kill, but Shaz the double, a Razor gets Nate, and all of a sudden
they've all got their crossfires. It's going to be a very, very difficult ask. He does have the Incandelas, so might be able to distract or flash some of the crossplays as he's making his push through into the front office. Does spot one, does take down Proxapan, but this potential execute.
Still under 40 seconds. Nate's starting to put down those smokes, looking to go and try and plant that diffuser. Shaz is having absolutely none of it, though. Knocks him down. And now there's just a few issues here for X-Chiefs. Cairo, though, kill onto a Razor is absolutely sharp. 25 seconds and counting. They've got these angle upstairs, but they just need someone to get that diffuser planted, so then they can actually play off this great positioning. But as they try to keep going in, Chef Jeff is not having that one with Brendo. 3v4 becomes 2v4. Shaz gone, and it's Jigsaw to finally get one back, but the diffuser, it's lost at the moment. Wettables needs to try and find something for a plan. It's not happening.
Opening up that Zulu hallway into the expedition hall, so it means they can't sit, and they can go for a potential plant in the tucked corner as we see Nate walking towards that area. The smokes are going out, and Wettables does take down Proxapan as well, and this might be an early execute, Has.
Finally might work out for them here. This kill is massive, and this fight right now that hasn't been put through. Finally it is, and that just might be how she rolls down. All of a sudden, it's just Chef Jeff. He can cook up a mean meal, but he is not going to be able to get them out of this one. Welcome back, everybody. If you, weren't listening to all that beautiful chat, we'll need to try and get the reverse sweep going. Oh, we've got every chance it could happen.
Particularly if they want to go for a deeper plant, and seeing how Chef Jeff is on the smoke and there are the Goyo canisters up on board, they will have to push deep if they want to go for a nice execute here, which Jazz does take down Cairo. There goes your smokes, but the plant's actually going down, Has, and this is going way faster.
And it is. The sacrifice from Nate goes through. So now as it stands, 3v2 becomes a 2v2 as Cairo will get Shaz with that grenade there as burning alive. It is this big fight here. Jigsaw trying to get through on the other side. His Wizard needs the kill. It's not happening. And now Proxapan knows he is in so much trouble. Complete vert control here for X-Chiefs and Brendo.
So this is where X-Chiefs, they keep the pressure up. They keep the pace up. They droned it. Now they're taking all the way up to Rafters. The line drones are going off, and then boom, Wettables take down Shaz, and here we go. 1, 2, 3. There is a trade back. It is a 4v3, but they've taken all of elevated control, and it's only halfway through the round, Has.
And all that utility that goes down with it as well. Wizard and Shaz gone. Eraser will join them as they watch their teammates try and pull this back. Proxapan and Chef Jeff, surely there's no way. Ask for Proxapan to find himself a couple of kills. He gets 2, but that's all there. And now Chef Jeff.
Which they do have the Yeeg, and the Monty has just dropped, and now Eraser is stuck in stuff. We see the Fenrir trying to run out, and they do get the kills. 1, 2, just like that. There goes your Glads as well as your Monty. Diffuser is dropped, and that's exactly what Team Anios
is far from done. So they need to make sure they clear it all. They don't see him. They have absolutely no clue. Eraser.
Oh, no.
I was going to say the freest kill. No! Misses the spray. Shaz will get Cairo, keep things at a 4v2. He's probably not going to be wanting to watch that one again, Eraser. But his team is still on top. 30 seconds. Brendo at half. He does have the diffuser on him, but surely there's no way, especially when Chef just deletes Jigsaw. The one tap is filthy, and that should be the round. Brendo is not finding anything here. As the time will tick down, he might try and take this fight, but, well, they are going to finally finish him off as Chef Jeff comes forward, makes him.
Going from square across, going into open, but Team Anios, they had the read.
Angles, passing on that information, the spots, and that's the first one there as well. So Cairo getting some fantastic information on Shaz, and Jigsaw is there to back it up perfectly. As he will be dropped, and Cairo and Brendo all over Team Anios as Chef Jeff and Wizard. They cannot do anything, and just like that, it's an Eraser 1v5 required. This round has fallen to pieces in the space of seconds. C4 is out. It won't even...
Corners out and shut down any of that relurk re-roam, which we see the pings going out. Brendo getting the pings, but Proxapan able to take him down. But there we go. The immediate refrag once again, bringing it back to a 4.
Numbers, at least for Team Anios, are staying around their favour on the defensive mindset here. And Wizard finding Cairo just what they were after. As now Jigsaw is sort of that last one that needs to stay alive here for X-Chiefs as the one who needs to get those frags. Nate jumping on down. He might just look to go for a straight diffuser plan here. He does. Wettables and Jigsaw will look to try and defend him. He taps it. His fight is massive if he can get this kill, but it's delayed. It's gone. And now it seems they're in big trouble here as Nate falls. And just like that, it's all going to be left on Jigsaw in a 1v3, 15 seconds. Not even that's going to be happening. Team Anios will get...
And Nate rotating off.
Seems like they've done enough. 40 seconds now. And still, the utility is there as well to delay this one. Cairo down incredibly low, and now he'll be finished off as Proxapan gets that kill. And now, surely, there is no way for X-Chiefs to get back into this one. Nate in with that... Oh, I was going to say... On the back there with the diffuser, they do get that kill, but the time is the issue. Eraser finds it close to Nate. It will be Eraser with a double. Jigsaw needs 2 kills in 5 seconds. A very, very solid attacking half to keep their, well, last chance qualifier.
Momentum now going into the side switch, which is always a positive, particularly in going catch X-Chiefs off guard with this speed. The Echo drone is in play though. And there goes the C4s, and boom, just like that, the entire plan is scrapped.
The plan was solid. Unfortunately, it does not come through, and Jigsaw, well, my man has put the...
But this is the power of Azami. You just took another one, and another one, and another one, which they are aware of his position, but Jigsaw on the other side, able to take down Proxapan. There goes your Flores, and just like that, they're trying to get into the side, and Kyra has a complete read on Eraser.
I mean, they did everything right, at least with the flashes. Jigsaw is absolutely alive right now, and X-Chiefs, they have started to take
down Nate. There goes your cap can. He has placed down all his util in the past, though, so yes, no, but what a beautiful shot there on Jigsaw, straight through the wall. Has the read on where Chef Jeff is at the moment. Which, I'm not sure if Chef Jeff knows Jigsaw is there. See the shots fired out, and Jigsaw once again with another wallbang. Getting 2 in 1 round so far. But Team Anios now left in a 3v5. They're starting to put pressure on site, but Kyra with another answer onto Proxapan. They're falling like flies.
That they are. Their hopes and dreams shattering right now as Wizard is all that stands in a 1v4, 30 seconds, diffuser down, and he knows... And
how they're going to play off it.
Final bans possibly for the and Brendo. They've still had themselves very, very solid maps so far. As it stands right now, as Wettables will get that kill. Eraser is gone, and they are all starting to fall to pieces now.
Wizard with the refrag, bring him back to a 4v3, but there he goes, straight down. Jigsaw with another answer, brought to 18, and everything is left on Proxapan. He knows exactly where Jigsaw is, but can't take it down, and Brendo will finish it off. And unfortunately, Team Anios will be going...